Welcome to the Pederscope. I'm your host, Steve Pederson. It is Terrific Tuesday. We're talking about keys to being the difference. This is episode number 57, entitled Get Help. Thanks for joining me. We're listening to the smooth sounds of Bill Withers telling us to lean on me. You ever heard yourself saying, "Oh, thanks, but I don't need any help. I got this. I can do this by myself." Sure, we say it all the time. We need help for all kinds of reasons. The reason I am doing the Pederscope a little bit late today is because I just had a friend over offering some help. Our bathroom is in dire need of repair, and a friend came over because I was very acutely aware of the fact that, hey, I can't do this myself. I need to reach out and get help. And not just any help, because we've reached out and gotten help before, and the quote was a little crazy. So this friend who is going to help out is going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome, but we often find ourselves in situations where we can either ask for help or not ask for help, try to do it ourselves. And if you're a real do-it-yourselfer, this can be a serious challenge for you. If you're a lone ranger, yeah, this is definitely a challenge. I want to read you a quote. This is written by that guy Anonymous. He writes a lot of stuff. He's such a prolific pro something. He's a pro, that's for sure. Here's his quote. He says, "A little boy was having difficulty lifting a heavy stone. His father came along just then. Noting the boy's failure, he asked, 'Are you using all of your strength?' 'Yes, I am,' the little boy said impatiently. 'No, you're not,' the father answered. 'I am right here, just waiting, and you haven't asked me to help you.'" I think that was such a great little quote story by Mr. Anonymous, because it helps you to understand that we're all in this together. We're all here for one another, and our limits are not really our limits. We're only limited by what we can all do together, and that's why it's so beneficial to ask for help. When you ask for help and get help, you're giving somebody else the opportunity to use their talents and their gifts and their strengths to serve you. It makes them feel great. It's a win-win all around. I know it's hard to admit sometimes that we can't do it all ourselves, but sometimes, asking for help is more than just like, "Hey, I have this problem here and I need some help to get through it." Getting help can also be when you want to make a difference. If there's maybe a big project or a big dream that you have, and you realize, boy, I'm not going to be able to do all of this by myself. I have an opportunity here to build a team around me to help achieve this incredible vision that I have. So get help. How about that? How is this a key? It's kind of our default to look only within ourselves for what we need. When we look outside of ourselves, we show that we're humble enough to be capable of a much greater good. So an action that you can take today is to think of one project or one problem that you're really having difficulty with right now. Write that down on a piece of paper, and then ask yourself, maybe ask your subconscious mind at some point throughout the next day or two to just come up with a name or names of people that could help you. Now, what's interesting with our bathroom, we had asked for some help. We had somebody come over, look at it, and we're like, we can't afford that. So we started just putting the word out, and eventually a very great and cool solution was presented to us So maybe that'll be the case for you. I'm sure it will. But in the meantime, just call on me, brother. We all need somebody to lean on. Previous Pederscopes can be found on stevepederson.com. Thanks, guys, for joining me for the Pederscope. Catch you on the next one.